Courage, the decision to act in the face of fear of uncertainty. It's stepping forward when it's easier to step back.
And it's over. Arsenal take a step towards immortality. Their first Champions League final in 17 years beckons.
There's people in this football club for whatever reason. The badge hasn't carried it far enough. People like him. She deserves 5 Champions League medals. We do it for people like that.
In your heads, in your minds, step forward instead of stepping back. For this ultimate challenge that's ahead of us. Go for it, do it, believe it. Yeah?
It's match day 1 of the UEFA Women's Champions League. Following success in the early qualification rounds, Arsenal, led by coach Jonas Eidevall, have a tough opening match. After falling short in the qualifiers last season, Arsenal have not played European group stage football in over a year. And this campaign kicks off in the deep end with a fierce test against the reigning German champions, Bayern Munich.
Fight for absolutely everything on that pitch together tonight, all right? Let's go!
Arsenal have had a slow start to the domestic campaign. There is pressure to get a result tonight.
And Caldente's arriving, and it's 1-0, and a dream start for Arsenal.
After a positive start, the tide starts to turn.
The header is looping in, and Bayern have turned this tie on its head. Bayern are well on top here, and Arsenal are really struggling. It's 5 for Bayern, and a night to forget for Arsenal. They have been well and truly outclassed this evening.
It was a horrible start to the season. In the league, they only won 1 of their opening 3 games, and they go into the Champions League and are beaten really badly by Bayern Munich. And then they have to play Chelsea, which is one of the biggest games of the season.
No question, especially following the heavy defeat to Bayern for Arsenal. The Gunners need the win more, you feel here.
It's a must-win game for manager Jonas Eidevall.
It's right at Nuskin, who got under it. Millie Bright keeps it alive, and Ramirez has hooked it in! Dream start for the champions, nightmare for Arsenal. Lauren James must be 2-0. Big problems for Eidevall and his Gunners now. His team are fighting a serious uphill battle already, and it's only the beginning of October.
Chelsea win at the Emirates. It's a damaging start to the season that leaves Arsenal trailing behind in the league and in Europe.
By that point, the fans were making it very, very obvious that they were not happy. I've never been to a women's game before and heard booing quite like it. They weren't playing well, and difficult questions had to be asked. Why did the interview with Jonas after the Chelsea game for BBC Sport, and those moments are never that easy. Do you still feel that you are the man to lead this team forwards?
I think you show the way that they play, that they're really giving their absolute everything on the pitch, and I think that's so important.
Well, the games are going to come thick and fast now. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you.
We knew that something had to change.
OK, let's bring you this breaking news, and we can confirm that Jonas Eidevall has resigned from his position as head coach of Arsenal's women's first team and leaves with immediate effect. This is some news. First team assistant coach Renée Slegers will take charge of the team as interim head coach.
On the day Jonas Eidevall departs, the squad arrive at training and hear the news. There's not much time to react, as a huge Champions League game versus Valerenga looms the very next day.
It was emotional, of course. I worked with Jonas before and he asked me to come to Arsenal and we worked well together, so I was really sad that he was leaving. And then everything happened so fast. The club asked me to step into the role and lead the team on an interim basis, and I said, of course, I'll do that if that's what the team needs right now.
I have had experience of changing of coaches. As a player, it's something that will often happen at some point in your career. It's tough when things like that happen, but you just got to stick together as a team.
I think it allows us to look at ourselves more so in the mirror, knowing that there was a lot of accountability that needed to be taken from the players, because at the end of the day, we're a team. We need to do it together. Obviously, we have someone leading us, but in a sense, you also have to lead yourself and lead from within.
One thing that Renée said when she first came in is that we all need to step up and take accountability as well. And we know that it wasn't good enough, and we know that we wanted to be better. And she instilled that in us from day one when she was the interim coach. And I think ever since that, our players and our staff have really took responsibility.
On a busy first day, training and match preparation is not the only job for Renée, as the media await.
And what about what this means for you? You've been placed in interim charge.
When I got the question yesterday, I felt like if this is how we need to go forward, I'm happy to do it, because I care about the team, I care about the players. I've been here for a year now, massive club, so I'm happy to help. The next game was coming up quickly, and everything we did, players and staff, was to get ready for that game, manage emotions, try to get everyone focused on the task.
The timing of it, so close to such an important Champions League fixture.
The whole staff and players group have their eyes set on the game tomorrow, so it's even more a trigger for us to be in the moment, to be in the here and now, and focus on the task that's in front of us.
It's a momentous night in North London as Renée Slegers takes charge of her first game just days after her appointment as interim head coach.
There wasn't much time to prepare, but I think Renée stepped in very calmly. You sort of expect to see someone in that position look a little bit nervous or a little bit unsure in moments like that, but she didn't at all. She took it with a lot of grace and a lot of confidence, and that gave everyone confidence in, what she was doing and what she was saying.
All right, girls, we expect them to play as we've planned for. Battle of the boxes tonight. Can we defend the box really well tonight? So everyone plays their role, the whole team, all 11, you defend the box together tonight. When we attack, same thing. And I know you're so determined tonight to step up as individuals, and that's what you're gonna do. Okay, let's go, girls, let's go. Be ready. Marlena. Let's go, Freya.
Slegers and her team will certainly feel the pressure from the very first whistle tonight. Arsenal quite simply must win, otherwise they risk being cut adrift in this group phase.
From the very first whistle, Arsenal mean business.
Well, here comes Caitlin Ford. Arsenal are in here. And Emily Fox pounces to put Arsenal ahead with barely a minute on the clock. And that will settle some nerves inside this stadium.
This is perfect, now keep on doing this. Up, push up!
Dente can drive at the visitors here, and she's got support to her left. It's Beth Mead, pushed out, but only as far as Ford. Arsenal have a second, and finally some breathing room in this game.
It's an electric start, but as halftime approaches, Valerenga grow into the game.
React! Kadina's out of position. It's a big chance for Zvezden. Valerenga are right back in this game. That has made for an anxious end to that first half.
We've played a little bit too much on our own half. Okay, that's why they get their goal-scoring opportunities. Second half, They're going to be recharged. Be ready from the first second, yeah? That's my main message. Make a good start. Let's go, girls.
Arsenal come out for the second half knowing they cannot afford to surrender their lead tonight. Renée Slegers will be desperate to seize back control of this game. And Savic could be in here. Well, that is a massive let-off for Arsenal.
All the way, go!
It's nervy.
Turn, good!
But Arsenal come forward and Russo picks the ball up in midfield.
Russo to Mornham and Blackstenius, they're queuing up. It's Caldente! Well, that's 3, and that should wrap it up for Arsenal. And that is a sensational pass for Alessia Russo!
Mission accomplished for Renée Slegers and Arsenal after a difficult few days. They are alive again in the UEFA Women's Champions League.
Overall, girls, look at us together doing this. I'm very, very proud. Well done. Go and see the fans, yeah?
Welcome to East London for West Ham versus Arsenal. And it'll be a first WSL game in the dugout for interim boss Renée Slegers, who is, for now at least, taken charge. Arsenal have scored just 4 in 4 league games coming into today.
In their return to the WSL, Arsenal meet a stubborn West Ham side.
This is what Arsenal struggle with so often under Jonas Eidevall, trying to break down teams in compact low blocks. It's the task they face today.
As the clock ticks down, Renée does not hesitate to call on her attacking reinforcements.
We need changes, huh?
Yeah.
So I think Rosa, Kyra, Stina, Beth.
So Arsenal made 4 of their 5 available changes all at once. It is a quadruple substitution. My goodness me. Well, Renée Slegers certainly can't be accused of not using the resources at her disposal.
And it's not long before they change the game.
Here's Blackstenius. Is that a penalty? Referee says yes. Penalty Arsenal. Mariona sends Shamik the wrong way. The deadlock in Dagenham is broken. A first WSL goal in Arsenal colours for the summer signing from Barcelona. Arsenal have got the numbers to finish it off here. Blackstenius has Kafaji, uses Kafaji! A Swedish link-up to seal the victory for Arsenal, surely. A first Gunners goal for Rosa Kafaji. A happy end to what's been a turbulent week with the departure of Jonas Eidevall.
A lot of things have happened. Champions League, we're in the 2nd place in the group at the moment. We had to get through this week. We take the 3 points today against West Ham. It was hard in the beginning, but the resilience you show as a team and how everyone impacts the game today, fantastic. So very strong team performance today. There's three things. Kim, 350 for Arsenal. Wally, 100 WSL games. And Rosa scores the first goal for Arsenal. Well done, girls.
Arsenal have made it through a tough week. They started it without a head coach, and they end it with 2 big wins.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Lovely to see you. Great to see you here. Hello. Welcome back.
2 weeks later, the players return from international duty and there's a crucial block of games approaching. Technical Services Manager Jodie Taylor gives the squad an update on the ongoing process to appoint a permanent head coach.
I just wanted to give you a quick update on the head coach situation. From a club standpoint, they're currently going through the hiring process, and as we know, that can take time. So, in the meantime, Renée will continue on as an interim head coach. You're in really good hands with Renée, Aaron and the rest of the coaching staff.
I have tremendous respect for Renée in terms of her courage to take on the role, because it's a incredibly big football club with massive expectations. Her intentions were never there to obviously do this. And then even when the interim conversation came up, we had a really good conversation around it. Ultimately, we need to support each other 100% of the way just to steady the ship, get things right. But then as time passed and you could see her start to grow into the role, organically you just went, this is a really healthy fit. And yeah, she brought all of the elements to the role that was needed at the time, but then also I think very much matches what the girls need. So to see her growth through that's been amazing.
Good to see everyone again. But we've created a momentum before the international break with the 2 wins, the things we were doing all together. You go and do this when you're away, and we want to keep on riding that momentum.
Russo on the end of it, and Arsenal lead.
What we are saying, if you create small wins, big or small wins, you want to build momentum off of that, and that's what we're trying to do now.
Then the strike, what a goal from Frida Leonardson-Morgan.
Well done, girls!
Russo scores a perfectly placed penalty to round off a 5-star night for Arsenal.
Arsenal are on a run, winning games and scoring for fun. Up next, it's Juventus away in Turin, in a crunch game against a rival in the group.
Oh, what a passing move this is by Arsenal, and it's been finished off by Frida Morgan. Arsenal are flying here. They really look like a team who have had their confidence restored. They have blown away Juventus here in Turin and won by 4-0.
Before tonight, Juventus had not conceded in their last 4 games.
To win big in Champions League says a lot about a team, because the teams in the Champions League are all at the top of their games within their respective countries and within their respective leagues. So to be able to put that many goals against that team is impressive. We know what we have within us, and sometimes it just takes that sort of push to show our arrogance, show our relentlessness.
You should be really, really proud of yourselves, okay? Well done, well done.
With important wins at home and away in Europe, Arsenal are back in contention for the WSL and one step closer to the Women's Champions League knockout phases.
So we've got Kate in this, top of the table. Beth, you won the first game, but then didn't win again till the 11th game.
You watch that table will change.
What?
The second last game.
I'm just gonna sneak through.
Next up, the North London Derby. Last season, the fixture was a low point for the team, but this time it is a revitalised group who arrive at the stadium.
Losing the North London Derby the year before was a shock to Arsenal. It was the first time it had happened. So when that fixture comes around, you look at that team and go, this is completely different to a year ago. They go out and they smash Spurs.
It comes back to Russo! What a start for Arsenal. 65 seconds and Arsenal are ahead already. Little slipped into Manu, 2-0.
That's where Renée comes in. That mentality, that understanding of the importance of the occasion.
You guys on the pitch feel what's needed in every moment of the game.
Martin, room for her once again. Caldante, lovely pass. Blackstenius, brilliant goal. One of the passes of the season so far from Mariona Caldante. Another big win for Renée Slegers in interim charge of the Gunners.
We were ruthless. It's really hard to play against us at the moment. So really, really well done. Go and see the fans, because they're all here. They filled the whole away section, okay? Well done, girls. Well done. I think we look like a team, both on and off the pitch. There's positivity around us. Everyone is creating this, so we're creating this together. Today with the fans as well.
3 consecutive wins now. There seems to be a lightness but a strength that's in this team right now. How does it feel playing?
We're all trying to get the most that we can out of each other. We knew that now it's on us and we have to perform. We're under pressure every single week.
As winter arrives, Renée continues to bat off questions about the permanent head coach position and keeps the focus on the here and now.
We know that the club have put out the statement of saying you'd be there till the international break. What's happening beyond that?
I don't know. So that's all I know, and that's all I'm focused on as well. What makes us so strong is that we are a team at the moment, and we're all taking ownership of where we want to go, where Arsenal Women wants to go. So that needs to be put first.
Amongst the speculation, Arsenal's great form continues. A late goal from Lena Hurtig helps overcome Juventus at the Emirates, confirming qualification for the knockout stages of the Women's Champions League. But it's a race with Bayern Munich for top spot in the group.
It's Russo with the shot! Arsenal lead in Oslo. Frida Morden, 2-0 to the Gunners. It's Ford, and Russo to take it on.
Arsenal sweep aside Valerenga in freezing temperatures in Norway to make it 6 straight wins in all competitions.
After the awful start to the season that the team had in general, but in particular that defeat to Bayern Munich, you worried where their Champions League campaign may go, particularly then you've got the change of manager, and it just felt like that maybe the season was all about steadying the ship. So for them to then go unbeaten in the rest of the Champions League group was a real kind of wow moment for them. The year before, when they didn't even reach the group, it was so humiliating. So I think the following year, when it came to the Champions League, they had a point to prove to the fans, but maybe more importantly for the players, they had a point to prove to themselves as well.
We're a club that's meant to be in that competition, pushing on for the quarterfinals, semi-finals.
It's extremely important to qualify. Last year was really painful and slow to watch other teams competing in the Champions League when we've got a squad like ours. You just feel like we need to be playing at the top level and against the best of the best, which is why we're at a club like Arsenal. We want to be competing for the biggest trophies.
But first place in the group will be decided on the final match day of the group stage, a showdown with Bayern Munich at Meadow Park.
Okay, Bayern, we have one more game left to play before Christmas. Let's give it our all. Tomorrow, set pieces is going to be a key area for the game. And I wish for everyone in the room to start the game, because I know how much everyone wants to play this game. I understand. It's not going to be possible. Make sure you play your role as well as you can tomorrow. We're a group, we're a team, we're in a really good place. Let's do it together, okay? We know that we can go for the first place. That will give us a good position, hopefully for the quarterfinals, and that's what we were playing for from a table perspective.
If you finish top of your group, you should get a slightly easier fixture in the next round. Now, any team will tell you that to win a competition like the Champions League, you need to beat the best teams, but there's nothing wrong in wanting to play those better teams a little bit later on.
I remember the ground being rocking together with the fans in the rain, and there was so much grit to the performance of the team.
Having won all 4 European games under Renée, Arsenal know that only a win against Bayern on a stormy night will seal top spot.
We need everyone in the right headspace. Find your perfect level in your head. Find your perfect level, whatever that is for you guys. I think we're a better team than Bayern, but we'll have to be ready to do the work. The duels, the set pieces, it's ours tonight, okay? It's ours.
The coaches are proved right as the set pieces are pivotal. Arsenal bundle one in from a corner. And the coaches are proved right again, but this time at the other end. Bayern level it, and at half-time, top spot is in the balance.
This is going to be an intense second half. Keep on creating, make your decisions in the final third. Yes, we want to be ruthless and we want to go forward, but feel the rhythm of the game. We haven't had much time in their final third. We want to spend there a little bit more. Okay, so make sure you start sharp. Let's go.
Arsenal start strong.
Blackstenius, who's around the goalkeeper, but she just can't take advantage.
Bayern hit back and make Arsenal pay.
Bayern are in front at Meadow Park, and Arsenal have a mountain to climb.
But a miscue from the Bayern keeper lets Arsenal in.
Russo pounces, and it's 2-2!
And it's level again.
It's a real battle out there, and Arsenal are leaving everything they have on the pitch. They just need to make it count.
It was really hard circumstances, and the way we had been investing so much as a group, I think everything on that night fell together. We had to come back from being behind. There's so much mental strength that the team was showing. We played that game in a different way, in not a perfect way, and that's what I wanted to see.
5 minutes to play, and Arsenal have a corner. Delivered, but headed away, only as far as Caldente, whose shot is deflected over the bar, but the referee has given a penalty. Handball! An absolute gift for Arsenal, but nothing less than they deserve for how they battled tonight. It will be Caldente to take it, arguably Arsenal's player of the season so far. Can she take Arsenal top of the group?
For me, that was a really big moment in the belief I had in the team.
Arsenal complete the turnaround and have won it in the most dramatic of ways.
Full time, Arsenal have done it. A colossal quarter-final with Real Madrid now awaits. The victory marks the end of a turbulent chapter for Arsenal women, and perhaps the beginning of something special. Under the interim leadership of Slegers, Arsenal have found their spark again. 2025 is wide open, and Arsenal are right in the thick of it.
We're here again. You beat Bayern, Munich, you beat Juventus. Now finally we get to play Champions League again against Real Madrid.